Hey YouTube, it's Raging Phoenix, and welcome to another day. I don't really know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about in today's vlog. I usually just kind of re-go over what I usually have previously said anyways, which probably gets annoying after a while, but I haven't really been doing too much today. Just been kind of a little bit of lazy, and then since my mom's the apartment manager, there's some people that were looking for stuff earlier, so I had a little bit of. It's not really like hard work, but it's still like business type things. But yeah, other than that, not really too much. Wow, the shadow that the sun is hitting on me makes my beard look a lot longer than it is. There's the bottom of my beard. It's not down to there. This extra is a shadow. I wish my beard was that long, but yeah, other than that, haven't really been doing too much. I will, like I've said yesterday and the couple times before, I'll definitely get back into gaming. It's just since but for those of you who've seen my previous like videos, like I went to Oregon in October 13th to 19th, and when I came back, I had a few days to myself. Then I went to a friend's house for like, I was supposed to stay for 2 weeks, but I only stayed for a week and a couple days. And then just since coming back, it's just like, it's either I'm doing stuff or, just general things like that. So I haven't really been getting back into the groove of playing video games, but I definitely am gonna try to at least be posting a video or so a day, even if it's just a vlog. But yeah, I'll get into it. Excuse me again. I'll try. If not this week, then definitely next week I'll start back up. And I've said that before, but it's just like with things just kind of just haven't been really filling up to gaming. But I'll definitely get back into it just because when it comes to commentary, it's like when you're commentating over a video, it's gaming or anything for that matter. It's different than when you're doing it yourself, like gaming or watching videos. And for example, like if you're a reaction channel, meaning like you watch videos and then react to it, um, or if you're playing video games or anything that involves you interacting with an audience, even some. Well, I'll get to that later. But it's just like you have to kind of pull it out of you sometimes. Like there are days where it's like you'll be into it, and then there's other days where it's like you kind of have to force it out of yourself just because you may not feel like it. And I'd rather there'd be some times where I've done a let's play episode where I kind of had to force it out of myself just because it's like you want to entertain people, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of a double sided sword, or yeah, a double edged sword, where it's like you want to entertain people, and by wanting to do so, you want to make sure you're in your best mood so that you can give them your best part of you. But then so in turn, if you're feeling bad, you don't want to make videos. But then if you don't make videos, then like fans will be mad. It's not like I don't even have that many fans right now, so it's not like. But still, it's like I want to give the best. And when it comes to vlogs are a little more like on a personal level. So it's like, and when it comes to doing let's plays or reactions or anything that is more for like laughs or whatever, it's kind of like it's your like a lot of people think it's an overreaction or a like they're acting, and sometimes it'll be a little overreactive, but it's still the person that's reacting. for the most part, I don't know every Let's Player, I don't know every reaction, I don't know every channel out there, obviously. But for the ones I watch, sometimes the reactions may be a little overreacted, but then again, it's like when you're playing a game, you have the headphones in, so and when you're editing or when you're doing the game volume for when you're uploading, you usually turn it down for the viewers. So let's for example, if I'm playing a horror game, the sound may be louder for me than it would be for you guys. Like I'm just giving it as an example. So like if something pops out, it may be louder for me than it is for you. That's why I'm like me or general YouTuber who's doing horror games might react a lot more scared than you would, because usually they would. I think sometimes YouTube also like auto adjusts things. So look, if it's too loud, it'll auto adjust it down. So that, and usually you want the YouTubers to hear your commentary rather than everything that's going on in the game. So that's why sometimes it may seem like someone's overreacting or whatever, is because the sound may be louder for them than for you. So it's it's all entertainment. So some people might like the little overreactions or quote unquote, just because it's not necessarily always an overreaction. Like if you play a game yourself, like if you're watching someone play it, it's going to be a different experience than if you actually play it. Like don't get me wrong, I love watching Let's Plays just because it's a fun thing to watch. Like there'll be people like, why don't you just play the game yourself? And for me, it's like it's not necessarily the fact of playing the game yourself, it's being able to feel like you're experiencing something with somebody else. And this is all entertainment. Like YouTube's an entertainment platform, so I'm just randomly blabbering on about this, but yeah, so it's like with all this, you definitely want to try to give it your best, and with, like I said, it's a double-edged sword, because if you're not feeling too hot and then you don't want to do too much, then there'll be those fans that'll understand it, and there'll be fans that don't. So, and then if there'll be fans, oh, why don't you take a break? But then if you do, then there'll be other fans that'll say, oh, why are you not doing this? Or excuse me, or like, why are you taking a break? I was expecting stuff from you. Or like, it's a really weird how it turns out. Like at the end of the day, it's, as a YouTuber, you want to entertain your fans, but then like sometimes you want to take a break, but then if you do, then it'll create so much, like especially for like bigger channels. Like if you're a smaller channel, like I'm a really small channel, so it's like I don't really have that problem. But like with the hope of growing, I do hope I do grow no matter what exactly I'm doing. Like I do want to do Let's Plays, but no matter what goes on, I want to be a bigger channel someday. But like for those bigger channels, a lot of them will talk about that, and it's just like I understand what's going on. Like you always want to do what you can to please the audience since you're an entertainer, and me being a dancer and stuff. Like I understand wanting to entertain people and keep them happy, but then it's like if you want to take a few moments for yourself to catch up, then like there'll be people who like they'll give you a bunch of shit, but at the end of the day, it's like as long as you're happy, that's what matters. I don't know why I randomly started talking about this. Um, but yeah, just random video. It's gonna be decently long. I don't even know. Today's what, Wednesday? Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever date it is. I'll definitely vlog for the rest of the week. Let's Play is iffy. Definitely start up next week. But as for the rest of this week, it's really up in the air. But until tomorrow, I'll catch you guys later.